It's not going to focus
got
while
you.
you're sitting too close to it.
I got you.
Oh, that looks a lot better.
That looks a lot better.
Microphone check, microphone checker. You know, let's start talking about the kids who aren't ever talked about.
Exactly. Welcome to Jersey Mat Chat. This episode is sponsored by Beato Baits, 5-inch stick baits designed by a wrestler, built to win. With a range of color options and a perfect sink rate, these things will get bites when nothing else will. And don't miss the mystery color, made from leftover plastic each week, melted down and molded into one-of-a-kind baits. No two are the same, but they all catch. Perfected for anglers who just want to catch more fish. So, if you're grinding on the mat, take that same energy to the water. Beato Baits, B-E-A-T-O. Tough to beat, easy to fish. Check for the link in the description of this episode, or you can find them on Etsy. And today we got Richie Wootten with us. Doug, tell us a little bit about this hammer.
Richie Wootten, hammer from South Jersey. Where he's from? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. So that's part of the segment. So, Rich, thanks for coming on.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Great to meet you.
You too.
So, how long of a ride for you?
It was about hour 30, hour 45 with traffic.
Hour 45 with traffic. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
That's a long ride, but we appreciate it. Couple things, man. Rich, you know, you've been on the scene a long time. You've been very good a long time. But I just found out that you are transferring schools. Mm-hmm. You were at St. Augie as a freshman, and now you're going to
Camden Catholic.
Camden Catholic. Interesting. So,
that's a good team.
yeah. Well,
Great team.
Yeah, man.
The rich just keeps getting richer.
No kidding, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, why the move?
I mean, that's what I really wanted to be. I felt that I was going to fit in really nice there. It's a great environment, especially walking out with the robes and stuff. Like, that's really cool. That's something I really want to experience in high school. And I feel like that kind of environment will set me up for the collegiate level too. Like pack stands, I feel like it'll just be a good fit.
Now, before you committed to St. Augie while you were in middle school, did you look at Catholic then?
Catholic was actually my first choice.
It was.
Yes. And then I got convinced to go to St. Augustine, and I loved it there, honestly. It was great there. It was a really hard decision, actually, leaving.
Was there like peer pressure to go to St. Augie? Your friends? None of that? Okay.
No, I mean, I did have a lot of friends there, but it was more just I felt St. Augustine was where I wanted to go, and then I figured now I want to go to Catholic.
Looking back, what like at those choices, what would you have done? Would you have done anything differently going forward, or would you have, to anyone else in that situation, would you have made a different decision?
No, I don't think I would have made a different decision. I'm glad I went to prep for my first year of high school. It was really great there. Like I said, like the environment, Coach Ward, Crowley, all my partners. It was great there, and the school itself too.
So this is more like an evolution, like evolving. All right, cool. I like that.
But something had to make you leave Augie, or is it just that you've always wanted to go to Catholic?
Kind of always wanted to go to Catholic, and really, it was the environment that set it for me the most. Like I feel like that environment is just really cool. Like I said before, the robes, like the bagpipes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
We had Jaden Simpson on here.
Yes,
and that's we talked about the bagpipes.
Yeah.
They're the only school that I know of that.
And you told me about the robes.
Yeah, the robes are. Other schools cool. I think do the robes. And again, we talked about it then. I don't know who started that tradition, but it is a cool tradition.
Yeah,
and and Jaden, I think I remember him saying that if you win states, you keep the robe. Isn't that what he said?
There was something, I don't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, but there's something to that.
Yeah, I think if you win states, you keep your robe. Actually, Jaden's podcast is going to be released tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think he said that. So now, how are you going to fit into the Camden Catholic lineup?
You mean like weight wise?
Yeah.
Really, wherever they need me at. I'm not really too concerned about my weight right now.
Good answer, Richie.
So,
good answer, buddy. What are you weighing right now?
I rotate between like 40 to 45.
Are you that big now?
Yeah, this morning I was 41, but like I'm eating really bad.
Yeah.
Not eating good at all.
Okay, yeah. I could always tell you were going to be a bigger kid, I should say. Because, all you meatheads were all hovering around the same weight, and then you all started to separate, which isn't that
I didn't want to stay light.
No, yeah. No, I hear you.
For those that don't know, what'd you wrestle at last year?
120.
120. Okay.
Now, did you have to cut a lot to get to 20?
Not really.
No. Okay.
Especially, I mean, I started at 13, but I didn't want to drop because I literally just came mid-season was injury, so.
Yeah. So you were, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't you start off last year hurt?
Yeah.
What happened?
So it started summer of 8th grade. I partially tore my UCL and had an avulsar fracture on my elbow.
Speak dummy to us. What kind of injuries are
All right, so it's in my elbow. It's just like right here. And then a fracture on my elbow. Then healed for about 5 months. And then when I was supposed to come back, I was getting like really bad back pain. Found out I had 2 fractures on my spine.
Whoa.
Then came back from that, wrestled in Fargo.
With fractures in your spine?
No. I healed, came back from that, wrestled in Fargo. Then I was at just like a SEPA tournament, just trying to like get my muscles moving and getting ready for the season. Last match of the day, got my arm chopped out, partially tore my same thing, UCL on the same side again. And then that set me out. I think I was back January. Yeah, January was when I came back for the season. And now I hurt myself in Regents. I partially tore my rotator cuff, and now I'm recovering from that. So I will be missing Fargo this year.
Come on, Woo.
I know, it sucks. It's terrible.
So no. So are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
So it wasn't too bad while you were recovering because you had your strong hand free.
Yeah.
But can you imagine doing that on your actual hand?
I had great PTs too. Like I went to this place 3D. They've been great. And now I'm at a new trainer, TPP.
Yeah, okay.
They've been getting me super strong. Like this is healed really, really fast.
Where is TPP?
It's right near Williamstown.
Okay.
It's like in Sewell.
You live in Williamstown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how is it going to work out, and how does Camden Catholic handle transportation?
So you got to go through. It's not that hard of a process.
Okay.
I had to write an essay, teacher recommendations, and then they wrote me in for an interview.
Okay. Nice. So Williamstown. No, well, I'm just curious. Why didn't you go to Williamstown High School, your hometown? They have a decent program. They're reputable for a public school, anyway.
I wanted to go to Catholic school.
Okay.
I believe in God. I feel like that.
I hear you.
It's great.
I hear you. Okay.
And Camden Catholic is the place to be for wrestling. So.
Well, like I said, the rich keep on getting richer.
Yeah, that's a good team, man.
So would you, as far as training now, like clubs, what's your club?
So right now I'm not training, but when I come back, like when I'm healthy, I'm at Siegel, Lamb Train, those great clubs. Lamb has a ton of hammers. And coaching, Big Mike, I've been with him my whole life.
Yeah.
Siegel, another program with a ton of hammers. And then Pete, I know he's not there anymore, but he's a great coach. I'm always
DiBiase? Yeah.
Always in contact with him. John Van Brill's a great coach, and so is Crowley.
Now, is that correct me if I'm wrong? I've never been to Siegel's, but is that are they connected with either Kingsway or Clearview, or is it
Clearview? It's like the Clearview. It's right behind the police station.
Okay, so it's down in what, Mantua? Okay. I remember, some people watching this don't know anything about Siegel's, and they don't know anything about, like, you're from South Jersey, they don't know. So we're trying to bring that to light. So Siegel's, now tell me about Siegel's. Now, when you go in there, is it the same crew, or like, are they on opposite nights of Lamb Trained?
Yeah, they're on opposite nights. So Siegel is Tuesday, Thursday, and Lamb is on Monday, Wednesday. And then on the weekends, actually, I was doing privates with Mark Gray. I've been with him for like 5.5 years now.
Right,
I love Mark. He's a great guy.
Mark is a good guy.
And a great coach.
Yeah, he is.
How do you balance, one room, staying in one room, or going all over? We always talk about that here.
I like to go all over just to get a lot of different feels and a lot of different opinions from different coaches.
So I know you go to Lamb Trained and Siegel's, but what's your opinion on club loyalty? I like to ask kids that.
I definitely think you should be loyal to a club. Even if you go to like 2 separate clubs like I do, I think you should be loyal to both of those clubs. Like try to go to as many practices as possible with them. Okay.
Now, do you notice any, are there significant coaching philosophies between Lamb Trained and Siegel's?
Yeah, I think it's a little different. Lamb is a lot higher intensity sometimes.
Okay.
And Big Mike will a lot of times stop you during live and just break things down and make it more understandable.
Right.
Siegel, there's some practices where we'll just either spar and we're kind of on our own to figure stuff out. That'll help like grow you as a wrestler. And then there's other times where we're just sitting down for 2 hours and just repeating the same move over and over.
Repetition. So who gets on the mat at Siegel's? Who runs practice?
It'll be either John Van Brill or Michael Crowley.
Okay.
Sometimes Toby Haig's in there.
Toby Haig, all right. Yeah, definitely good guys. I've always heard good things about Siegel. I've just never been. No reason why I've never been. I've just never been.
We gotta check it out.
Yeah,
that sounds like a cool place. Yeah.
We'll get us a connection in there. We'd like to come down and maybe do some doing on location down there. Make it work for us, man.
All right.
That's cool.
Another great club I went to during the season, American, 2 minutes from my house.
Okay.
Third grade over there, Nick Catone, Phil, Brandon Keller.
Okay, I know those guys. Yeah,
Yeah, Catone. He's
yeah.
Do you remember that? You remember? I went somewhat viral down in what was it? New Way Summer Nationals in New Way. Remember he got in that fist fight? with
Yeah,
that
I
dude
do
in the
remember
chair?
that.
Yo, he's a calm guy.
Nah, you don't.
He
Mess
never
with
makes
it.
One
flips
coach came up, got into his face while he was sitting in the chair.
What was wrong with that guy? Is he stupid?
Boom, boom, boom. You know, that went viral, like semi-viral, like locally viral, but it was class A. Catone is I like Catone.
Yeah, I've been with American and Siegel like since I was little. Like Lamb, I'm not Siegel, I'm sorry, Lamb.
Yeah.
I've been with Lamb like we were like 7, 8 years old. It was like me, Luke, Michael, EJ, JP, Johnny, Lino,
Yes.
Aunt Salamo.
Yes.
That was like the OG group.
DePaul's.
The Pauls were in there in
Dante and Anthony. Yeah.
in the one room that wasn't at Haddonfield. I forget where it was.
No, it was always at Haddonfield, from what I can remember.
No, wasn't that like Eastern at one point?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
But yeah, the Pauls were in there.
Yeah, remember Mason Parks? Remember
Oh
that
my
name?
God, that's
That's a
pull.
blast from the past. Right?
That's a pull. Mason Park.
That
Jordan
was
Siegel was in there
Yes,
too.
Jordan Siegel. It was a good room.
It was a good
It was
room.
a good room. Mike did a good job bringing those kids in there. Yeah, no doubt about it. So you're all right. Coming into freshman year, you know, there's a lot of big shots on the middle school stage, and everyone's having success. Describe your first year of varsity wrestling? How'd it go for you?
I think it went pretty well. I didn't reach my goals. My goal was to place, and that didn't happen. It was tough schedule. Like prep had my opinion, top 5 in New Jersey. We had Catholic school duels. We had Del Barton, St. Joe's Regional, St. Peter's Prep, Bosco 3 times, Paramus.
Yeah. Well, you go to those schools for that reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why you go. So you had expectations on placing. So when you came back, now let's backtrack a little bit. So when did you actually start competing your freshman year with your injuries? Did you?
It was probably January 1st.
All right, so you missed the beast.
Yeah, Miss Beast.
All right, that's the one big one you missed. No big deal. So what did you discover right off the bat? Strength, size. I mean, you're wrestling men sometimes.
Definitely strength, especially coming off an injury. Like I didn't really get much time to lift at all because I was hurt. So that was definitely a big factor. Also, I definitely was not cutting weight right at the beginning of the year, and I fixed that. I fixed my nutrition, so that kind of helped me out with strength a little bit.
Hey, you know, that's a good question, actually. In the middle of the season, when you're coming back off an injury, what's that balance like about kind of coming in good shape and versus just kind of going into the fire and let it come out after your injury's done? Because everybody's in mid-season form by that point.
Yeah, so in my opinion, I was ready in December, but my body definitely wasn't. So, like, I was working, me and Crowley, like, every day at practice. We would just do, like, light drilling, and then we would slowly bump it up to heavier and heavier drilling, and then by January, I was back full blown. So yeah, I did come in late, but I was in a little bit of mid-season form still.
Ready.
So what adjustments did you make to your nutrition?
I got on Cut Pro.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, that would help me out a ton. I was
another plug for Cut Pro.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was drinking a gallon of water a day, 4 meals a day. It was great.
Okay.
It really was. Like I had so much. I never felt tired.
So you didn't start off with Cut Pro.
No.
You were going to do it the Richie Wootten way.
Yeah.
And the Richie Wootten way doesn't work.
No, I didn't eat for 2 days. It was really bad. It's not
crazy.
good.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Any wrestler that I talk to that goes into high school, it's unanimous. They all say the weight cutting because you're middle school, you make weight here and there. Many times you're weighing in Friday, wrestling Saturday, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But high school,
cutting.
yeah, high school, it's real now. And then you got your weight certs, and then you can't balloon up. And on a lineup like him, that he was around in St. Augie, you just can't bump up a weight or two.
No.
It's hard.
You agree with that?
I 100% agree. Yeah.
It's hard. It's definitely difficult. Well, now that you got your nutrition under control, is that going to make your decision on what weight you're going to go easier?
Yes, definitely.
What would you, if Coach Heverly said, Rich, go whatever weight you want, which weight would you go next year?
If I can go whatever weight I want it,
Yeah.
whatever weight I had the best shot of placing at states at.
Would you? You're never going to know what that is
That's
until
true.
because kids come down at the
Anywhere
last minute.
from,
Hey, where do you think you feel best? Yeah.
I think I'll feel best probably at 126, but if he needs me at 120, 144, whatever it has to be, I'm good the rest of it.
44.
Well, yeah, that's I ain't
player, man.
beating out 38. That's Sammy. That ain't never happening.
You can Sammy, just cradle him up.
It's a little easier said than done.
I'm kidding. Yeah. No, so Well, if you're 140 now, you're even talking 120.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my plan to go for Super 32.
Okay. Nope.
That's my first competition back.
I know. I hear you. That's good.
How far out do you start cutting for that?
About a little over a month.
Okay.
That's my guess. What's going to be.
Yeah. Now, so Super 32, you'd have to technically you'd still have to requalify for that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Now, you were close because you had a good state tournament. You did beat Matt Gould. Gould's tough. Mm-hmm. He's a 2-time placer, and you beat him. Now, here's the thing. I missed that match. I didn't watch it. How did that match go? What happened?
Honestly, it was all mental for me. Like going into the third period, I was up 1-0, and I knew he was a lot stronger than me. A lot stronger than me. Came out on my feet, and I just didn't want to lose. I didn't want to go home with a losing record. I wanted to at least be even, and I just dug deep. Last 10 seconds, got the takedown.
Okay, so it was the last second win. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
now
that must have felt good.
Oh, it felt great.
Now, did you make the blood round or 1 round shy of the blood round?
1 round shy. I
of the
lost the hoops.
Okay. All right. Washington Township kid.
Was that your most satisfying win up until now?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
I would think so, yeah. Gold,
But every win is good, though. There's no wrestler that's better than another, really.
no, there isn't. But as a freshman, it's a significant.
It was a great win.
It's a significant win. That helps you. Listen, man. Whether you beat him or beat whoever else, it's one step deeper into the tournament. You carry that criteria over.
Same criteria.
Criteria is everything for a freshman.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for the soul, like to dig deep like that and come out on top. That's
I did
important.
feel really good.
That's important.
The soul doesn't get
Especially
you seated.
being hurt too. Like it felt good.
The soul doesn't get you seated, unfortunately. That's the thing. You know, like a win like this is significant because now, as a sophomore, he's got so that's Wrestleback 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wrestleback 3.
He's a state Wrestleback 3. That's good criteria. He that's probably going to get him a top 10 seed next year.
That's awesome.
Guessing, but not even giving
That'd be
it.
nice.
Yeah, that's a guess, but he'll fall right around there, and that's exactly what you're looking for. So, when you were a little guy, who did you find yourself trying to mimic or emulate, or who were you looking up to? High school kids, college kids, anything like that?
So definitely high school kids in the Siegel room. Mikey Williams was a big one. Ty Whalen, Hunter Gandy, those guys. And then on the collegiate level, I still watch him now. Dean Hamidi.
Okay.
I really like watching him. I feel like I kind of mimic his style a little bit, so I learned a lot from him.
Similar build. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I can see how you or why you would want to mimic him. Yeah. You from a wrestling fan perspective, you have a very unique style. You're really hard to score on. Really hard to score on. So I can see clearly how you can give kids fits. I mean, that's just my wrestling eyes observing you.
How do you describe your wrestling style?
Funky. I roll around a lot. I do roll around, which honestly too much sometimes. I rely too much on funk, but definitely funky.
So technique-wise, what adjustments have you made or plan on making before you compete next year?
Definitely more baseline defense.
Okay.
I feel like I need that a lot more. And better hand fighting and working to the other side of the body. Like a lot of my attacks, watching my matches back were on his left side, his left side. And I need to start working on my right a little bit more.
And who are you going to go to for that? Who do you trust to fix that?
Probably Mark Gray and Pete DiBiase.
Okay.
Those are probably my 2 most trusted coaches.
Now, when you do privates with Gray, where do you go? His room in Tom's River? Where is he? At Tom's River?
Tom's River, yeah.
Is that where you go?
Well, we started in Greg Croce's garage a while ago. Me and Chase Sedano.
Okay.
Then when he moved up, further up north, we went to his house and just went in his garage.
Who, Mark's or Greg's?
Mark's.
Okay.
And then I've only been in the Tom's River room once.
Okay.
But yeah, that's probably where we're going to start doing them once I come back.
Mark's savage.
I love Mark.
He's such a...
I got
so good.
Yeah, he's a knucklehead, but I love him, man.
Off-topic question, though. Do they do video review? Do you guys do film review in wrestling with coaches and stuff? Or is it just on your own?
At Camden Catholic, they do. And then I did a lot of it on my own last year. Like that's... Whenever I had free time in school, I would just watch my next opponent's matches, or if I have a tournament, I watch kids in my bracket that I know have my brackets matches.
It's interesting, yeah. And do you ever scout opponents like that as well?
All the time.
So what's your philosophy on, some people believe in, I don't watch film because I don't want to change my style. So when you watch film, are you looking just for if your opponent might be telegraphing something or, what do you say, chinks or kinks in the armor?
What do you look for?
Or do you change, or are you planning on changing how you wrestle your opponent when you watch this?
I don't think I try to change my wrestling. I try to see what I can do to incorporate my wrestling to score on them. Or if I know, all right, well, they're really good on top of legs, don't let in legs. That whole week, I'm going to work on leg defense, preventing legs getting in. Nothing like, I'm not going to change my style, though, just because of a certain wrestler.
It's more like awareness. Yeah. Okay.
So it's summertime. What do you got going on as far as competing, training? You getting jobs? You hanging out with your buddies? So let's talk about summer. What's going on?
Summer, I mean, it's been fun right now, but I wish I was wrestling. I wish I was going to be able to go to Fargo. That tournament last year was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. But like I said, I'm going to go to Super 32, hopefully be able to make 120. And then after that, just go right into the season.
Okay. So here's a great question. What does a wrestler do who can't get on the mat? What do they do with their time?
Since I've hurt upper body, I've been just spamming my legs to do legs all the time. I'm running 3 times a week right now and lifting 3 times a week, incorporating and then PT for my arm, but a lot of film study too. And then it's a great time to take a break from wrestling, just hang out with friends, like when you don't get the opportunity to during the season.
Smart, man. You're a smart kid.
So when you hang out, what do you do when you hang out?
Just ride bikes around, just like playing grab ass, just messing with each other.
Are you a big beach guy?
I am. I do like the beach. I was down there for Memorial Day weekend. That was fun.
Where do you guys go? Like, where do you
Wildwood.
Go? Wildwood. Wildwood, biggest beach in the world. You go off that boardwalk. It's like a 10-mile walk to the ocean.
It is a long walk.
Do you know the story with that?
Huh?
You know the story with that, right?
No, I don't.
They built a jetty in Cape May years ago, like the turn of the century in 1900s, right? And they built this long jetty, and that screwed up the sand erosion process. So Cape May's beaches are real short, and Wildwood's got the really long beaches, and that's why. Interesting.
It is.
Love to go fishing out of Wildwood too. That's a lot of fun. Like off deep sea.
Oh, you do that? Oh, really? Like charter boats and go out deep sea?
Well, no, we don't like charter boats. We just like, it's more like in the bay, but.
Okay.
Wrestling and fishing, always together.
It usually goes together. Yeah, and it seems like hunting too is also like.
I wish I hunted. I don't hunt, but I wish I did.
Yeah. Do you like deer meat?
Never tried it.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it good?
Yeah. You grill yourself a marinated deer loin, and there is nothing more delicious, on earth than a nice tender deer loin grilled. Oh, it's so good. So good. So now that let's go back to nutrition since we're talking about deer meat. Now, are you trying to, I know you're a teenager and all that stuff and you like your whatever the stuff you eat, but are you trying to make lifestyle changes like more conscientious? Like I know it's off season, but if I just start eating right all the time, I'll feel better all the time, I'll practice better all the time. Or are you just an honest teenager that says, "Now the hell with it, I'll eat right when I have to eat right"?
No, definitely. I definitely try to eat healthy. I eat not as healthy as possible, but I try to eat decently healthy during the week. And then during the weekend, that's when I give myself like the cheat. Like that's when I go have fun. But like during the week, I try to stay as locked in as I can.
Now during the season with Cut Pro, how does he does he give you a text menu? Does he call you? And if you make explain how Cut Pro works.
So he'll text you the plan. Everyone has like the same exact plan. It's oatmeal in the morning. Then you have 2 lunches. Your first lunch is chicken and rice and avocado. Second lunch is vegetables and chicken. I like to do cauliflower rice because I don't think it tastes much different than normal rice. Okay. And then for dinner, it's eggs and vegetables.
So what if you don't like chicken? It's tough shit.
Steak.
Okay.
You can have steak.
So does he?
Or ground beef.
So he gives you variable, various.
Yeah, I think you have shrimp too.
Okay.
But I'm not a big fan of shrimp.
Now teach me something because I don't have my son does, but I don't have a nutrition. When do you know, or when do kids know when growing is just not making the diet work? Have you did you go through any kind of spurt last year, a growth spurt?
Definitely. When I first came back from my injury, my Fargo cut was terrible because I gained so much muscle back just from like lifting more,
right,
eating more, just getting back into wrestling.
When do you know? I guess my question is that whether it's Cut Pro or any nutritionist or you, I wonder where the balance is of knowing that, well, Cut Pro, I can't make, Anthony, I can't make weight. I'm just struggling. I'm doing what you're saying. Does he identify, Rich, I think you're just growing?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now, if that's the case, does he make further adjustments to your diet, or does it become more of a consultation on you might just want to go up a weight?
Yeah, so I know some kids that they just couldn't make the weight, and he just put them on. So like he had to make a higher weight that wasn't really like he was too small for it.
Right.
And he just put him on a weight gaining plan. So just like
Weight gaining plan.
So he had like double the protein, like a ton, like it was a lot of food. Like I was on it beginning of summer, I could barely eat all of it. It was really hard to eat all the food.
Yeah, I would say gaining weight is harder than losing weight.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
takes more effort.
Yeah. And because that's a lot, you just have to consuming, even eating when you're not full. And
that's the hardest part.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, anyone can just put on a plastic suit and run and work out and drip off.
That's the one thing that I liked about. I hadn't have to wear plastics this entire year.
Nice.
That was the one thing I really liked. I mean, I also didn't cut as much weight, but he promised me I would never have to do that.
Well, you came back and you basically was 122 at that point anyway. Yeah, so that's good.
It's about like a 13-pound cut. It wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah, but that 2 pounds is huge.
It really is.
It really helps. And then
especially at States, I weighed in so light at States. Like it was a lot. Like they give you a lot of extra weight.
So what else did you take out of States other than I won these matches, I lost these matches? Was it a cool just to go down there and maybe get those freshman year jitters out of your system?
Definitely. And I feel like also it helped me grow closer to a lot of my teammates, like staying in the hotel rooms with each other. It was just it was a great experience.
Where'd you guys stay?
Tropicana.
Tropicana is such a cool hotel.
I was just there. Yeah.
It's a long walk to the
bro, try walking around with all film equipment all day, man. It's crazy.
That's what you do. Yeah. That's a long walk, but it is. I like the hotel.
Yeah, I like that too.
You got to
You did Carmine's?
No, I did not.
Yeah, place. That's where you stop over there.
That's off. That's on the.
No, it's right in the Tropicana. Yeah.
Where's that one place like a block off of the strip?
I don't know. It's
called Carmine's. I thought
I never make it out there.
No, you're just a baller. You got to come to the. Well, you can't. Never mind. When you turn 21, and you're out of college and all, go to the Wild Wild West at Bally's during States.
I got it.
It's the biggest party of the weekend.
I've
by
heard
far
about
is
that.
Wild Wild West. It's wild. Jack fire on all the tables. It's just people have coolers of beer and it's just a good time. So.
Get rid of all that stress.
It is very stressful. Well, it depends. You go Friday night's great because by that time everyone knows who medaled, who didn't medal.
Right.
So it's more of a relaxed vibe, but it's just a lot of cauliflower ear, a lot of good times, great music, and no issues. It's the best party in town. So goals for 2026.
Goals definitely to get on that podium. I need to fulfill that goal from I guess last year, you would say. And I would preferably like to be top 5. Like that's my like real goal, to be top 5.
Okay.
That would be ideal for me.
Well, so what do you think it takes do you think getting top 5 is just mental?
Yeah, that's just all mental.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's the question I have. Like, so when you're as good as you are and you want to get a little bit better, what's the best way what do you approach that? You just keep doing the same thing and keep growing from that, or do you try different stuff as you evolve?
I think doing a lot of stuff on your own, not just in the practice room, will help you a lot. So if you're only practicing, I would recommend like doing your own thing, getting in like an extra run or an extra workout or something.
Nice.
Are you into freestyle?
All freestyle.
All right. So what are your freestyle goals moving forward?
Next year, definitely want to place at Fargo. I mean, I'll be the younger guy, but still definitely want to place there.
What's harder in your opinion?
Freestyle.
Folk style's harder.
You can be down 8-0 in freestyle, one leg lace, and you win the match.
Folk style is definitely more of a combat oriented.
More of a chess match.
Yeah, it's
very street.
Yeah, I'm on you, get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah. So no, it's interesting. I like to ask that question to kids too, and their answers vary. Some kids will say free, some kids will say folk. What style do you enjoy competing in more?
Definitely freestyle. It's more relaxed.
Okay.
And I'm also better on my feet than I am top and bottom, and freestyle is basically all your feet.
Yeah. Now, when you freestyle training, does Seagull focus on that during? Okay.
Yeah.
And how about Gray? How much is Gray?
That's all we do too, is freestyle.
Okay. No, when do you think so? So technically, not technically, in actuality, there is no freestyle for you.
No, not this year.
All right. Now, when you go into Camden Catholic next year as a sophomore, do they have captains workouts and stuff like that? You guys start training as a team together, or
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're already doing that a little bit.
Yeah. And who runs them? Sammy? Gage?
Sammy.
Okay. And that's obvious. Is that in the room? Because they're allowed to do it.
Mhm, it's in the room.
Practice. All right. Yeah, man, that's good things, man. I think, someone told me about a week ago, Wooten's going to Camden Catholic.
I'm
like,
excited.
"What?"
I can't wait to start there. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I hear you. So what do you got?
I got a question. The next generation coming up behind you, man. What advice do you have to them? What'd you learn from this process?
Like transferring process.
Oh no, the whole thing. Just the whole thing of going to school, approaching how you're going to school, wrestling in states as a freshman, the whole 9 yards.
Take as many opportunities as you can. Like anytime you get a chance to learn from somebody else, definitely do that. And if you feel like you want to go somewhere else, go. Definitely take risks. That'll get you in life.
Love it.
I love that too. I mean, I think a lot of kids, a lot of families, they have, I don't know why or when it starts. And that's why we touched on it earlier. Like, you live in Williamstown. Okay. Mm-hmm. You chose good school. I mean, from what I know of, you chose, okay, no, I'm not going to Williamstown. I'm going to Augie. Then you went to Augie. Now you're saying, now I'm going to Camden Catholic. You should be able to go wherever the hell you want, whenever the hell you want, and do what you want. But there's like a stigma to that. Go to school. Who cares? Who cares if you go to four schools in 4 years? Do you.
Yeah.
And whatever makes you happy and whatever makes you continue to train and love the sport and blossom, you do what you got to do.
It's your story. You got to write it.
Yeah,
that's it.
I like that.
Who cares what people say? Just do it. Yeah. You do you. So, Rich, man, that's about it, buddy. Man, I appreciate you coming on.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Man, great meeting you.
Great meeting you too.
Man, Richie Wootten.
Been another episode of New Jersey Mat Chat. Attention, wrestling fans, parents, and future state champs. This is your podcast. We're shining a light on the toughest high school New Jersey wrestlers and coaches who are building warriors one takedown at a time. Follow us, like, and subscribe on your favorite platform. Doesn't cost you anything, but it goes a long way to support the show. Don't just watch the journey, be part of it.